Hello and welcome back to American Farming. Right, so as we get ready here to fill up another load of food for the cows, because they did go through it quite quickly. As you can see, we are in May now. We did end the last episode in April, and we did get a few things done, which was really good. So we still can drive on here, so we don't have to worry about that while loading this up. The only issue I'm having is the fact that we're running out of bales. But again, that's fine. We do have so much silage, so I think we're really going to put as much silage as we can into this load, whereas hay is a bit more of a gold commodity, if you will. So yes, we will get this bale in, at least, put as much silage as we can, and keep as much hay saved also as we can. Right, so as I do this, I will kind of discuss a few things, as I did have a community page poll posted last week. Now, I've gone through all of the results, all of the votes and all that, and not overly surprising that, and you will have already seen the schedule by now as well, I did post it on the community page as well. Okay, so we're good there for silage and that. I'm going to stick in some straw and just see. Maybe not the whole bale, but maybe. Anyways, so what I've decided is I've taken all of the percentages that came from the vote and I've put them into, and well, I've basically figured out based on how many episodes roughly we have left between now and the end, and I've sorted them out to hopefully be able to give each episode its due deserve as far as a natural conclusion goes, which I've talked about many times, and I really like doing that with all my series. Oh, that was hardly any straw at all. Right. Okay, well, let's put in another silage bale, shall we? In fact, I might even get this tucked back. I think if I put it there. Right, where does that go? Just gonna put it there for now, just out the way. Anyways, yes, so as it stands, American Farming will be the first episode to end. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to end today or anything. This is all planned for the next few weeks, maybe towards the maybe the end of August, really. So, as I say, this series is going to run until a rough plan at least, until episode 35. Now, it was going to be 30, which I know is only 8 episodes away, considering this is currently episode 23. But, again, based on the vote, there was enough people that wanted to see more of American Farming than I had anticipated. So now this series will end on episode 35, which I know is still quite soon. But it gives us enough time, I reckon, to... how much space have we got left? I know it's only 1,000 litres, but oh yeah, we've got loads of room in there. We'll just put the whole bale in. Brilliant, that is in. And how are we doing now? Right, so I suppose we should probably get some more straw out. Well, we've got that straw and we've got that for hay, so let's do a bit of this hay first and see where we're at. Because straw is also a hot commodity in comparison to the silage, and our rye is not quite there yet. Maybe we can do a contract and we get a bit of cheeky straw from. Who knows? Anyways, American Farming will go twice a week. Deutschland as well, twice a week, as you've seen in the schedule. But that does not mean that... and it's funny, because those are the two that were more so voted the last. Actually, I have to be honest, Survival and Deutschland were very, very, very close as far as which was voted for the most. So they have about the same amount of episodes moving forward. Obviously, they'll be at different times, but yeah, go on. We'll dump the rest of it in there then. I know it's a bit of a funny mix, but it is still TMR, and that's what matters. Brilliant. Okay. So I'll take that up, give it to the cows, and they'll be fine for a bit longer. But yeah, basically the plan is this series will end, and then once it does, Deutschland, Vintage and Survival all go to twice a week. And again, since Vintage took away the vote, they were far and away Vintage was the most popular option, which is why I wanted to go for essentially the longest. It is going to be the longest running series of the ones remaining. Hopefully it should actually take us straight until the end of October, if not the very first couple of weeks of November, right before FS25's release. So it's really good timing in that sense. So yeah, we'll just have to see how the episodes go, but at least I wanted to let everyone know that your vote wasn't just for nothing. I did actually use each and every single vote to help create the schedule. So thank you again for your voting and your support. Greatly appreciate it, and it's literally shaped the future of the channel as far as the series go for the rest of FS22. So that's amazing. Very, very pleased about all of that. Right, so I'm just going to get this tucked away because I think we're done with the cow work for now. It would be really nice to get some straw and some hay as well. So I think what we're going to have to do is use the round the fields again, but this time instead of silage we'll be doing hay. I don't think we're quite there yet. Let's have a look though where we did cut and see. Yes, as you can see, the rye is coming along really nicely. It's going to be an amazing harvest. It's going to be a massive harvest as well. Very big field this. Yeah, I mean, we could cut this now, but I think if I give it one more month, it will be at a much better stage, and we, again, desperately needing hay, but at least now we know we can still get some from around the fields. Field, really. I don't think we'll be buying another massive field. This is probably the big field, the big field that we'll have, along with our newest acquisition, which is down here, field 32. It is a small field. It is currently canola, but I will repurpose that for, or rather with, I believe it's clover or grass or something that we can get hay and silage from as we need. That will be perfect. We've got so much silage as it is just from outskirts of the field, so you can imagine one full field of it will be pretty top. But unfortunately we have to wait for the canola to be ready to harvest, which is in July, and the rye unfortunately we also have to wait for July, so we do have a couple of months to go. This episode might go through May and June, so that the next one we are ready for harvest. We could even toss some cheeky peas in. It's just unfortunate we can't drill anything yet, but the drilling I cannot wait to do. We have massive kit, which I haven't even really looked at yet, because we just haven't needed it yet. Right, we also need to check on the cows here before we crack on and see that on the grand scheme they are fine. Their reproduction is underway, so that's very good as well. They are full productivity. This did not go down. I think we just put in about 27,000 litres, so that minus 27 is what they had, so they're fine. We don't have anything to sell. Really, the only thing we can do is maybe a contract, or just moving on to the next month, but we might as well look at the contract. So we'll put the details on, and let's have a cheeky look at the map, because anything close by is fine. It's all fertilizing, but we do have a massive fert spreader now, so we could smash out a couple of these relatively quickly. 30 does seem the most obvious because it's so close, but let's look at the financials of everything. So this is the best. I often tend to look at profit per minute. That's quite good. I'm okay with those. Oh, that one is good. That's quite a lot. And we do have some fertilizer in. I've just topped it up as well. So where is 37? Because that one's quite nice as well. Oh, just down there. Look at that. Actually, I'd almost prefer that. Yeah, it's a smaller field. And, well, actually, this one will take less time. But this one's worth that much more. You can see it's worth almost 100 euros per minute more. So I think we'll do that one. I think we'll do 37. We may very well run out of fertilizer, but that is fine. Cool. Okay, that's what we'll do, because it's literally just on the other side of this road, and it gives us an opportunity to do something. Here, I will actually, speaking of doing something, it's just this is going to bother me. You can't even tell that it's a Challenger. It's so white. It looks like the white Lambo. There we go. That's much better. Yes, I would like to try and get more on top of cleaning kit. I know, I say it all the time. But anyways, that pretty much does the housekeeping information I wanted to go over as far as the schedule and the future of the channel and the vote that I had put out. And as I say, I did post yesterday the newest schedule as well. So that is based on, I know I had double vintage and double survival this week, or sorry, last week, and I know people very excited about that, but I have left the best for last. Deutschland got way more votes than I was expecting, especially versus survival. So that is why Deutschland is going to be 2 days a week as of right now, because it can. It's only episode 10. We've got lots of time to clear, so I think we'll be running 3 episodes twice a week for quite some time once this one has finished. Right, so we do have 3,000 litres. Hopefully that's enough. If not, we can always pop down to the shop there, just even with the truck. Do love that truck as well. And we're at the job site, just like that. So as it opens up, we will, and it's nice and easy to see where we've been as well. So that's really good. We do have precision farming, so it will show there as well, but we do need to confirm and accept the contract. So yes, let's do that, and it should be this one here. Fantastic. So let's go. Well, we might as well just go straight down this way here. Get right into the nitty-gritty of it, but look at that. We've got a very, very nice width here. Look at the fog as well coming. Speaking of fog, I know someone was grinding the gears, as it were, about how excited I am about volumetric fog for FS25, and yeah, obviously, look at how just atmospheric and immersive that looks. Alright, well here we are on the very final stretch of this field. I reckon we're done. Beautiful. So the nice thing about contracts like that, we don't fully have to finish the field. As you can see, it will in all encompassing fertilizing even the small bits that may have been missed. Nevertheless, that is job done. Now with the amount of fertilizer we have, and because that was approximately 3,000 litres, so we could do the other field there, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that in this month. If that contract for field whatever it is, 32 or whatever is neighbouring there, if it's still available come June, June, then yes, we will do it. We can stick a helper on it even just to get the contract done. Yes, that might cost us a bit more cash, but that's fine because we'll get some more cash in. Speaking of, let's complete the contract here and get paid. Another reason why I don't want to do that is because that's between 37 and then doing 32 earlier. That's a lot of the fertilizing time lapse. I'm absolutely fine to not do that. So there we go. Let's get that collected and beautiful. So another thing I've just thought of, yes, 26594, very good indeed. Now we could, as cheeky as it is collect, or sorry, start the job for field 30 just to accept it and then be able to do it in the next month. I think that would be the most financially logical thing to do, so I think that is what I will financially logically do. Let's have a look. That is 30 there. Yeah, you know what, let's do it, because we are going to in fact move on to June straight. We're such a beautiful May. It's a shame that we don't have more on. If we didn't have a field in, both of the fields that we have were drilled in before our time, before we knew we were gonna have those fields. So I think we are done, because yes, we just own these two plots and we're waiting. Cows, we'll have a look at the cows. Their food has gone down a bit. I think they'll still be fine for the next month. So yeah, this gives us an opportunity to go and make some hay. We have nothing to sell yet, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, we got loads of silage in, but that's not really what we're focusing on. As I said before, we do have a loan for, yeah, 150 is what it was. So we did pay some into that. I think we're at about 500 a month until it's paid off, which we'll be able to soon enough. But yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll go and accept 30 and not complete it yet. We will do that in the next month. So what we'll do is, yeah, we'll just let May crack on as you'd expect. Let's have a look at the weather as well before we move on. Not that it really matters, it's just nice to make hay without the rain. Yeah, you see June, we've got some rain coming, but and honestly July anyways would be the best time to do this. Blimey, it's hot in September, 37 degrees. Bloody Nora. Right, okay, well, that's enough rambling for May. For May. That was unintentional, yet hilarious. Right, I'm going to rest, and we'll see you in June. Good morning, and welcome to June. So it is, in fact, raining, as we kind of saw in the forecast there, but luckily, it seems it's just about to be ending. So the forecast does have a nice, sunny day, and no clouds, hopefully, ahead. So in the meantime, we can at the very least get this set up. Oh wow, look at our rise really coming through now. That looks absolutely lovely. Oh, that was close. Just about hit that pole. Yeah, very beautiful field there, and I think I should confirm that this is still needing a fertilizing. But we should still have that contract ready. Excellent. Very pleased that I accepted it. Oh, where are we going? There we go. Just get that gate opened. And yeah, as I say, we'll put this on a helper. I know that it's technically still, I mean, it is still raining. But we can get a bit of cutting done. Should be fine by the time we get this sorted. We'll just get it lined up nice. The rain will cease before we start raining, so that's very good. And yes, I know I could probably wait a bit longer, couldn't I? I could. Oh, bugger, I really could. But I don't think I want to, and here's my reasoning why. One, we might be able to get another cut out of it before the end of the season, even though it's a bit of cheeky hay in September, would it be? Because I think April's when we cut that, and then yeah, we went through May, and now it's kind of ready again. Or did we cut it in March? See, I can't remember now. Either way, we can go as late, well, we can go through the whole year with grass, really. I'm just wondering if it is a good thing to do. We have nothing else on, so we have to. Yeah, we have to. We have to make hay. They say while the sun shines, but yeah, there we go. I'm seeing less and less rain come up. That rye really is, it really is windy out currently. I'm sure once the sun is proper out, the wind will slow down. I don't know why it looks so windy. at 5 times speed, but it sure is. Right, I think things will slow down here shortly. Right, so let's get this set up before anything else. So I did go in and... Wait, let's confirm. Is that 31 meters? 31.1. Let's confirm because I've had issues with that. 32, you see. Why would it say 31.1? And yes, I do have expert mode or whatever it is enabled now. At least on this series. But I will see if I end up using any of the things. Yeah, see, so I do have it enabled and... Yeah, still not seeing much of a difference. Anyways, let's do maybe 2 headlands because it is a fairly large field. Oh, there you go, clockwise there. Right. Overlap. Let's do 5% because I like to keep it accurate. We will do the smooth corners because I can't be bothered. And yeah, that's fine. It's not really that much more information. Anyways, at least the field... is, yeah, looking good. So I think even 1 headland would have been fine, but 2 is probably for the best bet. Nevertheless, let's get started with it. So, anytime. Oh, it'll probably end here, so it'll end there. It's fine. Brilliant. So that is underway. Wonderful. Underway, and the rain has stopped. So I think I will keep this as a loading tractor, which means I'm going to get the, I know this seems a bit silly, get the Challenger on the mower. Is that too big of a tractor though for it? Maybe the Field Boss would be a better one for mowing, because it is a very low, 110. No, well, what is the Field Boss at? Let's have a check. 170. Oh, it can handle it without any problem at all. I wonder if maybe we could try it with the Field Boss. I do like this Challenger though. Hey, it's nice. I wonder if we nah, you know what? Let's use the Field Boss. I want to try it out in the field itself, because it is Field Boss, so it would make sense to try it out in the field. I think the John Deere was meant to be my main sort of mowing tractor as well, but it's become strictly a loading tractor. It's all set up for it, so don't really want to faff with that. But now we're at a point where I believe we will destroy the crop if we drive in it. If that's the case, which absolutely we will. Oh wow, that fence came out of nowhere. Only joking. I saw it the whole time. Yeah, we will absolutely be... Oh wow, it says all tires and tracks. How is that possible? Impressive. Nevertheless, we are going to make our way to the same area that we started before. We shouldn't have any issues getting through here, hitting a tree or anything. Nice. Okay, so yeah, we will start right from here, and pretty much the same thing we did before. We will switch it so that it's directly behind. Ooh, it's going to go a bit into the field there. Yeah, I don't like that. We don't need it offset, unfortunately. I thought that's how you change it. Ah, there we go. Takes a lot of moving. There we are. Okay, so that's pretty well directly behind, I think. We'll find out once we start up. It's not perfect grass by any means. It is really just grass that we have available that we really need some. That's kind of what we're doing here. So let's get that lowered down and get it fired up. This time we are, well, yeah, we're going to have to TED as well. That's the only other difference. So luckily this crop isn't being affected. It's bouncing straight back up, which is great. We are still a little off center. Ooh, that it won't bounce back from very well. It did though. Right. So yeah, we've got this job, we've got the tedding as well, but now by the time we get to the tedding, the sun will have done its job and really been able to dry out this fairly moist grass as well. And I do plan on doing it pretty much the whole area that I did in the first cut, just to, yeah, get the same sort of amount. I don't know how that's going to work. I feel like we'll get less hay than we did than we did silage, which is fine because we still got about 100 and whatever 3,000 liters, something like that. So we did get quite a bit of silage, but I don't know if we'll get quite as much hay. But I will try and get as much as I can out of it. Yeah, you know what? The Field Boss is an absolute beast. I think this might be our new sort of mowing tractor as well, not just the hauling the massive mixer around. It's kind of an all-in-round. All-in-one? It's not really an all-in-one, is it? But anyways, I was hoping, as I say, to delegate the John Deere as this sort of tractor. Now, this is where it's not our area, so we have to be a bit careful. That's fine. Not too close to that other area. Should be fine there, though. Yeah, actually, the grass looks fine. It looks comparable to before. I am glad that we're doing this then. Beautiful. So that's not our field, so we can get a bit closer on there. It did say... Oh, right. Maybe not. It did just give us a heads up that the job over there is not far off. Yeah, I think we'll avoid that if we can. We'll just stick closer to our side of the field. Beautiful. Brilliant. Now, where is the helper? Ah, there it is over there. They must be... I think it's at 76%, so it's getting on very well. Another thing is, hopefully we don't run out of fertilizer, but if we do, we could look at the potential of going to the shop, getting some more, and sticking on another contract. Maybe, might do. We'll see. I really want to do more of a, maybe a drilling or harvesting contract, but I would like our field to be the first one that gets worked on with that big kit, because it is some impressively large kit that I don't often use, so I'm excited about it. Anyways, rambling enough, rambling complete, hay making underway. Well, as you can see, we are nearing the end here of this tedding session, and I'll be honest, it took a bit longer than I was expecting. Same with the mowing, and I know I've missed a few bits here and there, but I think that we'll still get a really nice bit of hay out of all this. And I know it's not the best grass to be using or anything like that, and I know we've missed a few bits of cutting and tedding and all that, but really it is just to get some food for the cows. So even if we do get half of what we had from the silage job that we did, I still think we'll be doing all right for hay, but we'll definitely get more than that. We'll get more than 50,000 litres of hay here, without a doubt. But we did get it done, and that's really good, really, really good. I can't wait to access this shed and use some of this kit. This is what I've been waiting for American farming, which is why the series itself is a bit shaky to get started, because I really wanted to have a small-scale American farming series, and I did, and then I didn't. If you know why, then you'll know why, but here we are with some truly massive kit that I cannot wait to get into the field. So we will look at that possibly in the next episode, depending on how everything goes with this this hay. There we go. Couldn't figure out to close the doors. Brilliant. Also, in the distance there somewhere, you can just make it out in between those trees straight ahead. The helper has run out of fertilizer, which was something I was very small percentage worried about. We'll just have a look at how much ground has been covered. Oh, can you? We might have to actually enter the vehicle, so we will do that. Is it that much? Okay, there's a fair amount that's been missed, yeah, I suppose. Well, we'll get that sorted in the next episode. We'll take the truck down to the shop, but that does do it for today. So yes, the Field Boss, in fact, is a very good vehicle for grass work. It has been superb, to say the least. In the next episode, we will be sorting out rowing up this grass and baling it, of course. Well, it is now hay, of course. And that I would like to try and get in one job, meaning we will probably have to kit up the John Deere with a baler, or even, actually, we could even put it on the Challenger, although it might look a bit funny. But we could get the row behind the Field Boss and then have the baler follow behind and just get it all done in one, and then all that remains is to collect the bales, and then we'll be able to move on to harvest, which I'm very, very, very keen to do. Right, well, that does do it for this episode. Please let me know how you're enjoying the series. Let me know your thoughts on the new schedule and all that. As I said before, I know that everyone, well, quite a few folk were very excited about Survival and Vintage going twice a week, and I know now it's literally the two other series are twice a week, but there is a reason for it, so that we can get more of your favorite series at kind of at the end. So saving the best for last is what's happening there. So yeah, please do let me know. If you did enjoy this video, cheeky thumbs up always helps out the channel, and if you're new, please subscribe. And maybe you've got mates that play FS and they haven't seen any videos, or they do and you want to send them a different YouTuber to check out, by all means share the videos as well. I greatly appreciate that, and it always helps out in the long run, so I do greatly appreciate your support for that. Right, enough from me. Thank you once again, and until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.